Musicians have developed over time a method that is known as the fastest way to learn a piano piece. It is very effective, even though it has been reported to occasionally induce mild trauma in students. It is quite interesting. The first key principle is to divide a music piece into several small sections, 1 or 2 measures maximum. The second principle is to practice each of those sections with separate hands. And the third principle is to play very slowly. The objective is clear: to minimize the rate of mistakes to as close as possible to 0%. Some studies discuss additional techniques that one can use to reinforce the effectiveness of this method. One such technique is to play without pedal. This enables the subject to listen clearly to every single mistake, and this way, over time, the subject develops a natural aversion to mistakes. Another technique is to play without expression. Subjects are encouraged to think of themselves not as human beings, but as error detection systems. And finally, another technique is to use the metronome, which serves 2 core functions. The first function, of course, is to ensure the subject plays in a mathematically accurate tempo. The second function, perhaps more important, is to create a constant background noise that continuously reminds you that you are not supposed to have any fun. You can then gradually increase the speed until you reach stage 2 of the protocol. That's when you can play with the 2 hands together, and this is typically when subjects experience some premature joy, satisfaction. It is very important to repress those feelings, and the best way to do it is to slow down again to an uncomfortable tempo, and then to gradually speed up. You then reach stage 3 of the protocol, and that's when you can combine different sections of the music and play them together. Again, it's necessary to repress any feelings of joy by slowing down again. The rule of thumb that we have is: if you are feeling any happiness, you are playing too fast. Now, all you have to do is to repeat the exact same procedure for the entire music piece, and throughout that process, you may develop certain symptoms, such as fatigue, anxiety, nausea, gastrointestinal discomfort, but these are usually temporary symptoms, and they actually mean that the process is working. Are you done? Congratulations! Now you can forget everything you have learned so far and finally start playing some music.